The late afternoon sun stretched long shadows across a crowded grocery store parking lot. Carts rattled, engines hummed, and people hurried past, too busy to notice what was happening in the far corner. But something wasn't right. Maya Carter stood beside a worn blue sedan, one hand resting protectively on her 7-month pregnant belly. The other struggled to hold a thin plastic bag, now tearing under the weight of canned food spilling onto the pavement. Her shoulders were tight, her breathing shallow, because in front of her stood her husband, Derek, and he was losing control. "I told you to check the list twice," he snapped, pacing back and forth. His voice wasn't loud enough to cause a scene, but sharp enough to cut. "You can't even handle groceries." People noticed. A couple slowed, then kept walking. A teenager glanced over, then looked away. No one stepped in. Maya crouched carefully, trying to gather the fallen cans, her movements slow just because of her pregnancy. But because she knew every action might make things worse. "I'll go back," she whispered. "I'll fix it." Derek scoffed, stepping closer. Too close. Then a low rumble broke through the tension. Not a car, not background noise. A motorcycle. It rolled in slowly and stopped a few spaces away. The rider didn't rev the engine. It didn't make a show of his presence. He just watched. Derek noticed first. "What are you staring at?" he barked, trying to reclaim control. The rider removed his helmet, a man in his late 40s, weathered face, calm eyes, the kind that didn't look away. Stepped forward, not aggressive, not loud, just present. And somehow, that changed everything. "I'm wondering," the biker said evenly, "why a man is yelling at a woman who clearly needs help." Derek laughed, but it sounded forced. "Mind your business." The biker didn't move. "Looks like you made it everyone's business," he replied calmly. And now, people were watching, not ignoring, not walking away. Derek felt it. The shift, the eyes, the attention. His confidence cracked. "Whatever," he muttered, turning toward the car. "Get in." Maya hesitated, just for a second. The biker crouched beside her, helping gather the last of the cans with quiet care, as if this small act mattered just as much as anything else. Then he handed her the bag. "You okay?" he asked softly. She nodded, then just slightly. She shook her head. He noticed. Of course he did. Without asking questions, he slipped a small folded card into her hand. "If you're not safe tonight, call. No pressure, no judgment. Just an option." Derek honked impatiently. Maya hurried to the car, her hand wrapped tightly around the card, and as they drove away, she looked back through the side mirror. The biker stood beside his motorcycle, watching, not chasing, not interfering, just making sure she got out of that moment alive. And something inside her shifted. For the first time in a long time, she felt seen. Days later, she didn't call that night. But she didn't throw the card away either, and that mattered, because Derek changed after that day. Not better, worse. Quieter, but colder, more watchful, more suspicious. Checking her phone, questioning everything. The tension in the house grew heavier with each passing day. "I'll wait until the third night." It started small, as it always did. A missing receipt. A simple question. Then escalation. His voice rose. His anger sharpened.
Ice.
And then he pushed her. Not enough to leave a mark, but enough. Enough to break the illusion. Enough to make her realize this wouldn't get better. It would only get worse. She walked to the bathroom, locked the door, and stared at herself in the mirror, heart pounding, breath shaking. And this time, she didn't make excuses. She reached into her purse, pulled out the card. Her fingers trembled as she dialed. The phone rang. Once, twice, then yeah. His voice, calm, steady, like he'd been expecting the call. She couldn't speak at first. I don't know what to do," she whispered. "Are you safe right now?" "For now, stay there," he said. "I'm coming." 20 minutes later, she pulled back the curtain slightly and froze. Across the street, 3 motorcycles, engines off, lights dim. And there he was, standing, waiting, not forcing his way in, not escalating anything, just there. And for the first time, the house didn't feel like a prison, a turning point. Over the next few days, everything changed. Quietly, carefully, The biker Jack Reynolds didn't take over her life. He guided her, helped her document everything. Photos, dates, evidence. Connected her with people who could help. Built a plan, step by step, until the day came. The end of control. Derek snapped again, this time over something small. But Maya didn't shrink, didn't apologize, didn't back down. "I'm leaving," she said. And for the first time, she meant it. A knock came at the door. Derek opened it and froze. Jack stood there, not alone. 2 bikers behind him, a police officer beside them, and a woman holding a file full of evidence. "This is where it stops," Jack said calmly. And just like that it did. No shouting, no chaos, just truth. Documented, witnessed, undeniable. Within the hour, Derek was gone. A new beginning. Later that day, Maya stood outside a quiet, safe house. The air felt different, lighter, real. Jack leaned against his bike nearby, not hovering, not claiming credit, just present. "You didn't even know me," she said softly. He shrugged. "Didn't have to." "Why?" He paused. "Because someone should have done it sooner." And in that moment, Maya understood something powerful. It doesn't take a hero to change a life. Just one person, willing to step in instead of walking away. If you believe kindness still exists, subscribe to K for Kindness. For more stories that remind us humanity is not lost,